Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar, not many people talk about them. Think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is a brand that I never heard before or never had one before. And this is the brand Al Faris. Al Faris is, I think it's a subsidiary of the perfume brand or perfume house of Empire from United Arab Emirates, from Middle East. And this one is called Nahr Al Oud. Nahr Al Oud, and this one is 100 ml, eau de parfum, and is targeted unisex. So as always with Middle Eastern brands, beautiful presentation, attention to detail is always there, big very heavy box. And before I do the unboxing, I'll leave in the description, this one was sent to me by Lauren J website, and they have a very extensive lineup in their portfolio, hundreds of perfumes. But this video is all mine, the opinions are mine, this is my review. There's no affiliation, there's no sponsorship, it's just pure information for you guys, okay? So let's go. Sorry about the noise. So this one, I think it just came out a few weeks ago, so it's quite a brand new fragrance. As always, very nice box, attention to detail is always there, and this authenticity, whatever that you call it, and the bottle is very good looking. Wow, very good looking bottle, very heavy, very thick bottle, and look at that, beautiful. Attention to detail is amazing for the price, under £30. Massive cap, and it's very heavy, and it's metal, and the atomizer is golden and modern. And this is Nahr Al Oud by Al Faris, and here we go. Let's go and see how is the smell of it. This is the sprayer. Okay, so it's a pressurized sprayer, but it doesn't go it goes anyway, but it does the job perfectly. Woo, super strong. Here we go, first impression for Nahr Al Oud by Al Faris, 100 ml eau de parfum, and this is targeted unisex. In United Kingdom you can find it under £30. Here we go. Ooh, the first thing it hits me is the sweetness. This is very sweet. So between 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 8 to 9. So very sweet. Yeah, I smell big vanilla in here. And also I smell other, like a dry fruit smell to it, and a dry fruit adding to that sweetness. So the dry fruit like dried raisin. So it smells like dried raisin. Spicy, so it is a spicy, and this big cinnamon, dose of cinnamon in here, little bit of nuttiness to it, so I'm guessing there is a little bit of nutmeg in here as well. And also I can smell big saffron in here, and the saffron giving it that spicy tinge, and also quite leathery. Big rose in here, but the rose is not one of the biggest player here. The biggest player so far for first impression is the vanilla, and plus that raisin, dried fruit, sweet dried fruit raisin smell like, plus the saffron, plus that cinnamon, and also in the background is woody. So I'm expecting it to be oud because it says Nahr Al Oud, but it doesn't smell anything like a challenging oud or barnyard or funky, none of those. It's very safe oud. It's in the background right now, giving it that warmth and the resin feel. But what a smell, it's gorgeous. It's very good for this time of the year. It's because of that big sweetness in here, and also resins and a little bit of dry fruit in here. and those spices giving it very, very warm and gooey feel, plus those woody resins in the background, they're giving it warmth and resin feel. So it's very, very good for this time of year, for middle of winter. This is definitely a cooler weather fragrance, but what a gorgeous fragrance. It smells gorgeous. I smell something like almond as well, so it is quite nutty and it's like almondy feel to it. Almondy, nutmeggy, little bit of that hazelnutty feel to it as well. So a little bit of hazelnut, little bit of almond, little bit of nutty feel to it. But again, it's not one of the biggest play. The biggest play by far for now is the vanilla, more vanilla. After vanilla is the spices, which is saffron, cinnamon, and also nutmeg. After that is the woods, or the biggest player, which are agarwood, but agarwood is very, very safe and smooth and very universally palated. This is one of those fragrances almost everybody will like because it's so easy to like. Okay, it's not challenging in any way or shape. Yeah, the rose is in the background right now, so but giving it a little bit of that mid sweetness, mid softness in the fragrance, so he's balancing everything together. But don't worry about rose, you know, it's very minimalistic right now, but you can feel it. You know, the rose is not a big player, it's not one of those typical rose oud fragrances. No, this is mainly vanilla, oud and saffron and the spices and a little bit of dry fruitiness, and also after all this is a little bit of rosiness to it. But rose is just there to soften it, just to give it a balance between all those big players, and also it's big on the nuttiness, so it's almondy, it's nutmeggy, and also it's little bit on the hazelnutty feel to it as well. Overall it's quite gourmand. It's very, very delicious, and it's very, very good for this time of year. For a winter it will cut through. Mamma mia, what a smell, beautiful. So overall it is bang in the middle. Yes, unisex to my nose, anybody can wear it, man and woman. In terms of age, again, ageless, anybody can wear it from 20 to 100, no problem. In terms of season, definitely for cooler weather. Maybe you can get away with it in cooler spring and cooler autumn, but don't think it's a good idea for summer because it's very, very sweet and it could be cloying. In terms of occasion, this is a Swiss Army knife, but it is on the opulent side. It is very delicious, it is very attractive, it's very alluring, it's almost sensual and sexy in the same time. Yeah, very sensual, and so it is better suited for going out, evening, formal occasion, special occasion, and things like that. But obviously you pay for the perfume, you know when and where to wear it. This is only a recommendation. So far so good. Beautiful fragrance, very, very well done, very smooth, very rounded, very balanced, and the ingredients are very good, especially for the price, under £30. This is delicious. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. First impression, yes, I'm loving it. It's just mesmerizingly beautiful to me. Although I'm a little bit biased because I grew up in Middle East, I'm a Middle Eastern man, I love Oriental fragrances, so this kind of fragrances, this kind of perfumes is up my alley. So I'm a little bit biased toward this kind of fragrances, but you need to like your Oriental fragrances to enjoy this, because this is a true Oriental perfume. Very, very, oh, muskiness is coming up as well. Yeah, a little bit of muskiness coming up now, so it's getting a little bit even sexier. So the musk is clean, but it is adding to that sexiness of this fragrance. So overall, what to take from this first impression? Absolutely yes, I'm loving it. Just mesmerizingly beautiful, very good quality. Ratio between what you pay and what you get is ridiculous. Smells 3-4 times what you pay for it. And in terms of perfumery, is very, very good balance, is very smooth, is very rounded, no alcohol, no harshness, so everything shouts quality in here. and a presentation to match. Very good looking bottle, box, everything about it shouts quality, and under £30 this is a bargain. So you need to like your sweet fragrances, because a big vanilla in here, and also those dried raisin feel to it. It adds to the sweetness, so it is very sweet. After the vanilla and the sweet dry fruit sweets are the spices like saffron, like nutmeg, and also almond, hazelnut is quite nutty. After that is the woods, and the woods are mainly very clean in here, mainly sandalwood and a little bit of oud in here, but oud is very clean and universally palated, it's very safe, and it gives it that warmth in the base. And after that is the rose. So rose is the last player here, so you feel it a little bit, but mainly for balancing acts. It's not super apparent. And also musk at the end, giving it that beautiful musky sexy feel to it. So highly recommend it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The only thing is, in the next video I'll let you know the longevity, the development, things like that. But right now I put 3 sprays on my hand and it's feeling the room, feeling the house. It looks like it's going to be a very strong performer as well. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. Like, subscribe, share this video with others, comment. All these things will help this channel to stay afloat and keep going, and bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They are amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. If you like to purchase one of my own perfume, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. They are one of the best ingredients in the world, if not the best. And I come up with 18 perfumes. They're all different from each other, but they're all mysterious, very mesmerizingly beautiful, very historic. It's like a time capsule. It will take you to places and it will take you to different times. And they are ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money. I leave them in the link, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye.